The next item I'm going to cover that gives you more power in version 2.2 is conditional rows. In this one, this is a car wash invoice. It asks the form user to choose which services have been provided, wash, wax, detail, and wipers. And then what I would like is to adjust this table to show only the rows that apply. Previously, I would be able to make this text disappear if wax was not chosen, and I could make this text disappear if wax was not chosen. But up until now, I've not been able to make the entire row remove it from the table so that I don't even see empty cells. And so I'm going to be using a new feature to do that. And it's a type of condition. You might have noticed in your use of the Form tool before that the condition button here behaves differently depending on what your cursor is doing at the moment. Ordinarily, you select some text and then click the condition button, and you get the ordinary add condition screen. But there's a couple of special cases. If you select the word A and then click condition, it gives you the opportunity to make this a conditional A and field like that. Or if you select a period before clicking condition, it gives you a chance to turn that into a conditional period code. So it's context sensitive. In version 2.2, 2 new contexts have been added. So if I have my cursor sitting in a row, in a table, but without selecting any text, and then click condition, it gives me the chance to make this entire row conditional. It's saying make this whole row conditional, and I'll say yes. I want to make this whole wax treatment row conditional. And it's asking me, when do I want to remove this row? I want to remove the wax treatment row when the answer to the wax question is no. Okay? And here I'll do the same thing. I want to remove the interior detailing row when the response to the detail question is no. And one more time, I want to remove the windshield wiper row when the answer to the wipers question is no. Okay? Now, removal of a row, an entire row in a table, is not reversible. So the Form tool is going to do this in 2 steps. I'll show you why. When I come along as the form user and I say, let's see, yes, they did get a car wash and they got an interior detail, and that's all. Oh, here I'll fill in the car model is a Mazda. And I click the fill button. It tells me rows and sections in this document are marked for removal. When the document is finalized, click Petrify to remove them. Okay, it hasn't actually removed the rows yet. All it's done is left this little tag in the rows that need to be removed. That's so that this form is still live. I can go back at this point and change my mind and go, oh, you know what? They got the wax, but they didn't get the interior detail. Let's refill this. And it gives me the same message. And now those remove row marks have been moved around. Then once the form is actually finalized and I'm ready to finish it off, I'll click Petrify, and it's during that stage that the rows are finally removed. This particular form uses one of Word's total fields, and the way those work is that total is going to be recalculated as soon as I print or save the document, or I can force it to recalculate right now just by tapping F9, which I'll do so that we can see the total is working. So that is optional rows, or conditional rows rather.